क्लास 10th। तो आज की वीडियो में मैंने पॉलिटिकल साइंस के चैप्टर आउटकम्स फॉर डेमोक्रेसी के सारे इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस कवर करवाए हैं एंड आई एम 100% श्योर कि इन क्वेश्चंस के अलावा आपको और कोई क्वेश्चंस पेपर में नहीं आने वाले। तो जो भी आपका पेपर आएगा 100% श्योरिटी है कि इन्हीं क्वेश्चंस में से आपको आएंगे। एंड टू स्कोर फुल मार्क्स इन आउटकम्स फॉर डेमोक्रेसी प्लीज डू दिस वीडियो थॉरली। ये वीडियो अच्छे से कर लीजिए, आपको और कुछ करने की जरूरत नहीं है। इसमें मैंने सारे क्वेश्चंस दे रखे हैं, लॉन्ग में, शॉर्ट में, काफी रेपिटेशंस भी है क्वेश्चंस की, बट इससे आपको क्लियर हो जाएगा कि 1 मार्कर में कैसे लिखना है, 3 मार्कर में कैसे लिखना है एंड 5 मार्कर्स में कैसे लिखना है। ऑलराइट, सो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड विद द वीडियो। सो आप लोगों का पहला क्वेश्चन है आउटकम्स ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी से, व्हाट इज मेंट बाय इकोनॉमिक इनइक्वालिटी। इकोनॉमिक इनइक्वालिटी क्या होती है? ऑलराइट, सो जो इकोनॉमिक इनइक्वालिटी है बेसिकली वो डिस्पैरिटीज है इन द डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ इकोनॉमिक एसेट्स एंड इनकम। जो इकोनॉमिक एसेट्स है और जो इकोनॉमिक इनकम है, ठीक है, उसमें जो डिस्पैरिटी आ जाती है, उसके डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन में जो डिस्पैरिटी आ जाती है, जैसे रिच के पास बहुत ज्यादा है लेकिन पुअर पीपल के पास उतना इकोनॉमिक एसेट या इतना मनी नहीं है, सो दैट डिस्पैरिटी इज बेसिकली द इकोनॉमिक इनइक्वालिटी। ऑलराइट, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन सेज इन व्हिच एरिया डज डेमोक्रेसी फेल टू अचीव द सेम रिजल्ट एज इन डिक्टेटरशिप। ठीक है, तो कौन सा एरिया है जिसमें डेमोक्रेसी फेल्स टू अचीव द सेम रिजल्ट इन द डिक्टेटरशिप, एंड दैट इज इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट। ऑलराइट, इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट in dictatorship is better than in a democratic country. Okay, which system can reduce the possibility of tension and conflict among different groups of society? जो भी different groups of society में conflicts है, टेंशन है, तो उसको कैसे कम कर सकते हैं? which system reduces this tension? so it is quite true कि जो डेमोक्रेसी है, वो डेमोक्रेसी का एक प्लस पॉइंट है कि वो सोशल डिफरेंसेस को, सोशल डाइवर्जन को, सोशल कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स को खत्म कर देता है। ऑलराइट, because a mechanism to negotiate the differences. Democracy is a mechanism to negotiate the differences. Okay, so which form of government is better, democratic or non-democratic? Obviously डेमोक्रेटिक फॉर्म ऑफ गवर्नमेंट। इसके रीजंस हम ऑलरेडी आगे जो लॉन्ग क्वेश्चंस हैं उसमें पढ़ने वाले हैं। नेक्स्ट इज व्हाट इज मेंट बाय ट्रांसपेरेंसी, द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन। ठीक है, टू एग्जामिन द प्रोसेस ऑफ डिसीजन मेकिंग इन अ डेमोक्रेसी इज नोन एज ट्रांसपेरेंसी। कि जो भी डिसीजन लिया गया है, गवर्नमेंट ने जो भी डिसीजन लिया है, उस पे जो डिसीजन मेकिंग प्रोसेस है, उस प्रोसेस को एग्जामिन करना इज ट्रांसपेरेंसी। ऑलराइट, नेक्स्ट इज why is democratic government better than other alternatives? So जितने भी alternatives हैं apart from a democratic government or including democratic government, so you have to tell why democratic government is better than other alternatives like monarchy, dictatorship or a non-democratic form of government. All right, and answer to this question is that democratic government basically promotes equality among citizens and it enhances the dignity among the individual. Very easy, right? Next, which form of government is considered the best? We have already done this in the fourth question, that democratic form of government is the best form of government. Okay, next is how does democracy produce an accountable government? अब जो democracy है वो accountable government है या नहीं है, या which form of government is an accountable government? Yes, democracy form of government is an accountable government. Why it is an accountable government? Because it is answerable to the people. Okay, democratic government is answerable to the people, so that is why it is an accountable government. Okay, next is how can you say that democracies are based on political equalities? Let's see, how can you say that? Moving towards question number 9, and question number 9 says how can you say that democracies are based on political equality? Democracies political equality पे कैसे based है? जितने भी individuals हैं, they have equal weight in electing representatives, right? Every citizen in our country have equal weight in electing our representative, that is right to vote, and our country follows universal adult franchise, right, which says one vote, one person, one vote and one value, right? one person, one vote, one value. So all individuals in our country have equal weight in electing representative, and these are based on political equalities. Okay, why has political funding become a threat for democracy? अब जो political funding दी जाती है वो democracy के लिए threat कैसे है? Most of the political parties जो होती है they are dependent on the money which is given by big business houses. Okay, जो जितने भी big business houses money देते हैं तो political parties जो है उन लोगों पे dependent हो जाती है, उन fundings पे dependent हो जाती है. That is why the poor and middle class they do not agree to process in the electoral process. Okay, hence जो majority है they keep away from the politics and have little voice in politics. Okay, next question is when is democracy considered successful? Explain. Democracy कब successful होती है? Democracy इसके तीन reason है. The rulers are elected by the people. First जब rulers लोग खुद elect करेंगे, खुद decisions लेंगे, not the rich and the powerful are taking the decision, then we can say that democracy is successful. Then election must offer a free and choice and opportunity to the people. That means free opportunities and free choices should be given to the people. Then only we can say that democracy is successful. And the last one is that the choice should be available to all the people based on the political equality. So जो भी choices है, it should be given to all the people based on the political equality. All right. Next question says that establish the relationship between democracy and development. Democracy और development में क्या relationship है? या फिर explain the relationship between democracy and development. Question can come in any form, but you will find the answer in these videos only. So read the question very carefully before answering the questions. All right, so relationship between democracy and development are democracies are expected to produce development. Democracy जो है उससे expect किया जाता है कि कोई भी democratic government है, it is expected to produce the development. All right, and development basically depends on many factors. Okay, it depends upon the size of the population, what is the global situation, how you're cooperating with the other countries, and in democracy time is taken on discussion, a lot of time is taken on discussion, so it is slow, but it is not unjust or inappropriate. Okay, so we can say that democratic government takes a lot of time to take the decision, but it is but the just decisions are taken. All right, next is examine the political outcomes of democracy. Political outcomes क्या है democracy के? Let's see that. So right to the citizens to choose their leaders and keep check on them. तो जो भी citizens के right है अपने leaders पे check करना and keep check on them. All right, clear. And to choose their leaders as well. If required, people can participate in decision making. How they can participate in decision making? They can participate in decision making either directly or indirectly or through their representative. Okay, it produces accountable, responsible and the legitimate government. All right, next is democratic government in practice are known as accountable. You might have listened that democratic government is an accountable government, so you have to support your answer, okay, in favor of this statement. All right, so democratic government in practice are accountable because it is right to expect democracy to form a government that follow procedures and is accountable to the people. So in a democratic country, it is expected to form a government that follows a proper procedure which is mentioned in the constitution of the country, and moreover it is answerable to the people. And then it is also expected to democratic government उसमें एक proper mechanism है citizens के लिए, so that citizens can take part in decision making. For example, I give you an example of India. We have a direct control in elections, right? And we have a right to take decision to elect our representative. Okay, the procedures and decision making process should be transparent for democratic government, and it should be accountable and answerable to the people. Okay, so next question is very easy. It says that democratic government is a legitimate government. You have to support this statement. All right, so let's see whether our democratic government is legitimate or not. So a democratic government is called a legitimate government because it is people's own government. लोगों की खुद की बनाई हुई government है, लोगों की खुद की government है. That is why we call it as a legitimate government. Okay, it may be slow, it may be less efficient, not very responsive and clean, but ये लोगों की खुद की government है. All right, so there is an overwhelming support of idea for democracy all over the world, and जो लोग हैं जैसे people of South Asia, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, India, Pakistan, Nepal, they do not have have any doubt about the suitability for democracy for their own country. All right, people wish to be ruled by representatives which are elected by them. Okay, I will be, and you will be, and all the people in our country will be wish to be ruled by the representative we have elected, right? Democracy's ability to generate its own support makes it more legitimate. Okay, moving towards the next question. Our next question says that democracy accommodates social diversity. Explain. So you have to explain this statement, how democracy accommodates social diversity. All right, so democracy basically it develops a procedure to conduct their competition. Okay, democracy basically develop a procedure to conduct their competition, and this reduces the possibility of these tensions. Okay, the tensions become explosive or violent. Clear? No society can fully and permanently resolve conflict among different groups. Okay, कोई भी society fully और permanently resolve नहीं कर सकती है conflict among different groups, but we can certainly learn to respect these differences. तो हमें differences को respect करना चाहिए, and we can evolve a mechanism to negotiate these differences. All right, ability to handle social differences. Basically, democratic country have an ability to handle the social differences, division, conflicts, and it is thus a definite plus point for a democratic regime. Clear example, if I'll give you an example, you have already studied power sharing, alright, and in power sharing you have studied that Belgium has successfully negotiated the differences amongst its people, the best Belgians, the French and the Dutch people, right? And this reduces the possibility of the tension. All right, next three merits of democracy. If I am talking about my merits, that means I am talking about the advantages of democracy. All right, I am talking about the advantages of democracy, and merits of democracy are: democracy assures equality in every sphere of life. Okay, equality is there in every sphere of life: political sphere, social sphere, economic sphere, and it upholds a basic individual liberty like freedom of speech, freedom of expression, right to life, and due obedience to law. Democratic government is basically, in democratic government you are always obliged to follow the law. All right, next, what are the two conditions to accommodate social diversities in democracy? दो conditions कैसी है जिसकी वजह से आपको social diversity को accommodate करना पड़ता है democratic government में, और इसका एक exception भी लिखना है. all right, so it is necessary to understand कि जो democracy है is not simply rule by majority. democracy का मतलब ये नहीं है कि अगर आपकी country में हिंदू majority में तो हिंदू rule करेगी, या Christian majority में तो Christian rule करेंगे, पाकिस्तान Muslims majority में है तो मुस्लिम रूल करेंगे. नो, इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट. ऑल राइट, द मेजॉरिटी ऑलवेज नीड्स टू वर्क विद माइनॉरिटी. मेजॉरिटी और माइनॉरिटी को मिलके काम करना पड़ेगा, एंड सबके जनरल व्यू के हिसाब से काम होना चाहिए. ऑल राइट, एंड इट इज नेसेसरी. जो रूल है मेजॉरिटी का, इट डज नॉट कम बाय रूल ऑफ मेजॉरिटी कम्युनिटी. मेजॉरिटी शुड मीन्स दैट मोर नंबर ऑफ पीपल. इट शुड नॉट मीन द मेजॉरिटी कम्युनिटी. क्लियर? or in terms of religion, race, caste, group. Okay, and the exception to this is Sri Lanka. If you remember, in power sharing you guys have studied that Sinhala community was in majority, and yes, due to its majority they took advantage of this situation and they started dominating the minority classes, right? Clear? So in Sri Lanka majoritarianism was followed. Clear? Moving towards the next question. Next question says that how is democratic government known as responsive government? Democratic government को हम responsive government कैसे बोल सकते हैं? And you have to give an example to this answer. Okay, so democratic government एक responsive government है because it is always responsive to the needs of the citizens. जो भी उनके citizens की need है वो हमेशा उसको respond करते हैं. So we can say that democratic government is a responsive government. Through pressure groups, through public protest, all right, the democratic government basically can check the popularity of its decision mechanism of administration justice. Okay, अगर मैं pressure group का example दूँ तो we can say that farmer protest, the group of farmer was also a pressure group. All right, clear? A government which is able to respond गवर्नमेंट जो लोगों की कंप्लेंट्स को लेके, लोगों के ग्रीवेंसेस को लेके फास्टर रिस्पॉन्ड करती है टू अवॉइड कॉन्फ्लिक्टेशन एंड प्रोवाइड गुड गवर्नेंस, दैट इज अ बेस्ट फॉर्म ऑफ रिस्पॉन्सिव गवर्नमेंट. ऑलराइट, next question is, there is an overwhelming support for the idea of democracy all over the world. Support this statement. So basically here you have to say in favor of a democratic government. All right, first thing, it is people's own government. ये लोगों की खुद की गवर्नमेंट है, ठीक है. एंड अगर हम साउथ एशिया की बात करें, the support exists in the countries with democratic regimes. जिसमें democratic regimes है, democracy follow की जाती है. You can see that there that the democratic government is people's own government. Okay, people wish to be ruled by the representative elected by them. जिनको हमने elect किया, we wish कि हमें वही rule करे और कोई rule ना करे. Okay, people that believe that जो democracy है, it is suitable for their country, for their development. And democracy के पास ability, democratic government के पास ability है to generate its own support, which in itself is an outcome that cannot be ignored. Clear? Next, what outcomes can one reasonably expect from democracies? Okay, so basically what are the outcomes जो हम democratic government से expect करते हैं? That is, if I talk about political sphere, that is right to vote, right to contest. All right, the next in economic sphere, minimize economic policies. That means the gap between rich and poor should be minimized. Okay, the gap between rich and poor should be minimized. Okay, then next in social sphere, equal protection to women. Okay, equal protection to social scheduled caste, scheduled tribes and OBC. तो basically जो minority classes है, उनको भी equal protection देनी चाहिए. Okay, then discuss any 3 factors that describe the successful working of democracy in India. 3 factors बताने हैं जो successful working बताती है democracy की. वो 3 factors है. I have given 5 factors है. You can write any 3 of them. Transparency of democracy. It is accountable and responsible of ruling. It provides legitimacy. It accommodates government of social diversity, provide dignity and freedom to the citizen. All right, moving towards the next.
Okay, so question number 23 says, what are the expected outcomes of democracy? Democratic government के expected outcomes क्या है? A government that is chosen and accountable to the people, जो government लोगों ने choose किया है, लोगों को answerable है, that is a democratic government. Then government that is responsive to the need of the people, वो government जो लोगों की needs को respond करती है, that is a democratic government. वो गवर्नमेंट जिसमें इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ एंड डेवलपमेंट हो रही है बाय रिड्यूसिंग ऑल फॉर्म ऑफ इनइक्वालिटीज एंड पॉवर्टी इज कमिंग टू एन एंड, दैट इज अ डेमोक्रेटिक गवर्नमेंट. ओके, वो गवर्नमेंट डेमोक्रेटिक होती है जहां पे सोशल डाइवर्सिटी होती है, एंड वो गवर्नमेंट डेमोक्रेटिक होती है जहां पे इंडिविजुअल को डिग्निटी और फ्रीडम मिलती है. All right, next question is, how can a democratic government be made accountable? अब democratic government accountable कैसे हो सकती है? जो democratic government है, it can be made accountable by conducting discussions and negotiations, transparency को ensure करके, holding regular, free and fair elections, and having open public debates. All right, again moving towards the next question, and next question says that how does a democracy produce an accountable, responsive and legitimate government? अभी तक हमने ये तीनों अलग अलग कह रहे थे, responsive, legitimate and responsiveness. अब हम इन तीनों को एक ही क्वेश्चन में कंबाइन कर रहे हैं. जो डेमोक्रेसी है, it produces an accountable, responsive and legitimate government. Okay, people have right to choose their rulers, right? They have controlled over their rulers. ठीक है, हमारे पास पूरा राइट है अपने रूलर्स को चूज करने का, अपने रूलर्स को कंट्रोल करने का. एंड व्हेनेवर पॉसिबल एंड नेसेसरी दे शुड पार्टिसिपेट इन डिसीजन मेकिंग. जब भी पॉसिबल हो लोगों को पार्टिसिपेट करना चाहिए इन डिसीजन मेकिंग, और स्पेशली इन दोज इश्यूज which are affecting them. All right, then democracy basically produces a government which is answerable to its citizens, and democracy is basically based on the idea of liberation and negotiation. Decision making is basically based on the norms, procedure and the transparency, which is most important. Okay, next is, it may be reasonable to expect from a democratic government that is attentive to the needs and demand of the people and is largely free of corruption. So this line says that we basically expect from a democratic government which is largely free of corruption, all right, which is very responsive to the needs of the people, okay, and they're very responsive to the demands of the people. So let's support this statement, or let's explain this statement. Corruption of government. See, democracy में basically होता है कि we expect कि corruption ना हो, but we have still seen that there are lot of corruption. So democracy often frustrates the need of the people and they often ignore the demand of the majority of the people. Clear? जो routine tales है corruption की, they are enough to convince जो democracy है is not free from this evil. We know corruption exists, right? और हम सबने किसी ना किसी ऐसे सिचुएशन में करप्शन को भी फेस किया होगा, राइट? बट अ डेमोक्रेटिक गवर्नमेंट इज पीपल्स ओन गवर्नमेंट एंड दे आर पेइंग अटेंशन टू देयर डिमांड. People have believed that democracy will be very attentive and make policies that will be the free country from the corruption. That will be the country which is free from corruption basically. Okay, next question is, are democracy based on political and economic equality? क्या democracy political और economic equality पे based है? So yes, democracy is based on political equality. जितने भी citizens हैं, they have equal role and same role in electing the representative. ये नहीं कि मेरे पास कम रोल है, आपके पास ज्यादा रोल है. We have equal vote. You know, हमारी country जो है universal adult franchise follow करती है. That means one people, one vote, and one vote means one value, right? And parallel to the process of bringing individual into political arena, we find growing economic inequalities. Though we are in a democratic government, but still there is a lot of economic inequalities in our country. The gap between the rich and poor is increasing every day, right? Democracy does not appear to be very successful, so we can कंसिडर दैट कि इकोनॉमिक इनइक्वालिटीज को देखते हैं अगर हम, तो हमारी कंट्री में भी बहुत ज्यादा रिच और पुअर का गैप बहुत ज्यादा है. सो वी कैन से दैट जो डेमोक्रेसी की है या डेमोक्रेटिक गवर्नमेंट, इट इज नॉट वेरी सक्सेसफुल इन रिड्यूसिंग द इकोनॉमिक इक्वालिटी. जो अल्ट्रा रिच है वो और रिच हुए जा रहे, दे हैव अ हाई प्रोपोर्शनेट शेयर ऑफ वेल्थ एंड इनकम, और जो बॉटम ऑफ द सोसाइटी में दे हैव वेरी लिटिल टू डिपेंड ऑन. Right, it is difficult for them to meet their basic needs of the life as well, like food, clothing, shelter, and education, health as well. Clear? So moving towards the next question. Next question says that how democracies have been able to reduce poverty. Okay, अब डेमोक्रेसी ने पावर्टी को कैसे रिड्यूस किया? जो डेमोक्रेसी है, सी इट इज नॉट वेरी सक्सेसफुल इन रिड्यूसिंग द इकोनॉमिक इक्वालिटीज. वी हैव ऑलरेडी डन दिस इन द पास्ट क्वेश्चन. लेकिन फिर भी मेजोरिटी ऑफ वोटर्स जो है, दे आर कॉन्स्टिट्यूट द पावर्टी रिडन ग्रुप. जो मेजोरिटी ऑफ वोटर्स है हमारी कंट्री के, वो पावर्टी ग्रुप से आते हैं. Yet democratically elected government does not appear to be as keen to address the question of poverty as you would expect them to. So we can say that जो majority of voters है हमारी country के, they are from poor society, right? But still we are electing our representative and they're not very keen to address the questions of these poor people as we expect them to, right? Situation is much worse in some country where people depend upon rich countries for food supplies. और ये situation उन countries में और भी ज़्यादा worse है where the country is dependent on the rich country for their food supplies. Okay, but even then democracy is favored. अब इसके बावजूद भी डेमोक्रेसी को फेवर किया जा रहा है because it is providing the opportunity to change the ruler. हमें डेमोक्रेसी में अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलती है टू चेंज द रूलर. दैट इज व्हाई इवन दो डेमोक्रेसी इज नॉट वेरी सक्सेसफुल इन रिड्यूसिंग इकोनॉमिक इक्वालिटी, बट स्टिल वी आर ऑप्टिंग फॉर डेमोक्रेटिक गवर्नमेंट. ऑलराइट, next is explain the condition under which dignity and freedom of the citizen can be promoted. अब वो कंडीशन बतानी है जहां पे लोगों की, सिटीजन्स की डिग्निटी और फ्रीडम को प्रमोट किया जा सकता है, और वो है टू प्रमोट द डिग्निटी एंड फ्रीडम ऑफ द सिटीजन. जितने भी इंडिविजुअल्स है, दे शुड बी ट्रीटेड इक्वल. वंस दिस प्रिंसिपल इज रिकॉग्नाइज्ड, सो जितने भी इंडिविजुअल है, इट बिकम्स इजियर to wage a struggle against what is not acceptable legally and morally. अगर सब equal माने जाएंगे, if every person will be treated equally, तो हम बहुत easily struggle कर पाएंगे against those things which is not acceptable legally as well as morally. Clear? जो claims that disadvantaged or discriminated for equal status, claims of the disadvantaged and discriminated for equal status and equal opportunity should be strengthened, and inequalities and atrocities lack moral and legal foundation. Clear? So easy. Moving towards the next question. Describe the favorable condition generally provided to people under a democratic rule. डेमोक्रेटिक रूल में क्या फेवरेबल कंडीशंस दिए जाते हैं? फर्स्ट, इट प्रमोट्स डिग्निटी टू एवरीवन, नो मैटर फ्रॉम विच कास्ट यू बिलोंग टू, विच जेंडर, विच क्रीड, विच रिलीजन, विच कलर, you are being promoted dignity. Okay, dignity is given to everyone. It ensures freedom of the individual. It provides equal opportunities and status as well. It provides positive reservation for women and other advantages for discriminated groups. So even the minority groups are given reservation in education and job sectors and the government seats as well, right? So moving towards the next question. Next question says that explain 3 weakness of democracy. What are the 3 weakness of democracy? Democracy take more time in decision making. Basically democracy falls short of election, जहाँ पे fair chance मिलता है हर लोगों को अपना decision लेने का, right? In the public debate, जो routine tales of corruption की, those are enough to convince that democracy are not free of evils. Democracy में भी कुछ evil चीजें होती हैं, right? Next, explain the ways in which democracy can be redefined to make democracy more effective. अब आपको वो ways बताने हैं जिसमें हम democracy को redefine कर सकते हैं to make it more democratic or to make it more effective, right? So ensure that views of minority are respected. Minority section के भी group को respect करना चाहिए. हमें caste, religion, gender based discrimination को eliminate करना चाहिए. ठीक है, people enjoy the extensive right from right to vote to participate in election. लोगों को extensive right देने चाहिए from right to vote to participate in election, and people enjoy social and economic right. हर एक को पूरा right है to enjoy the social and economic rights. Clear? Next is democracy is seen to be good in principle but felt to be not so good in practice. Okay, अब इसमें देख रहे हैं जो डेमोक्रेसी है, ठीक है, वो प्रिंसिपल्स में तो बहुत अच्छी है, बट इन प्रैक्टिस इट हैज सम इविल थिंग्स एज वेल, लाइक करप्शन. Okay, corruption, red tapeism dominates the functioning of democracy. जो decision making process है वो इतना time consuming होता है तो justice बहुत delay हो जाता है, right? The tyranny of the majority overrides the will of the minority. जो majority है उनकी basically tyranny जो है, उनका जो cruel behavior है वो minority की will को override करता है. जो illiterate और ununiformed electorate है, it fails to give legitimate and accountable government to the people. और जो role है charismatic leaders का, dynastic politics का, it is dominating our political cultures. Clear? Moving towards the next question, it is saying that describe the role of citizens in democracy. अब आपको citizens का role बताना है democracy में, and वो role ये है कि जो citizens है basically they exercise their rights and freedom, right? They get benefited from democratic setup. They must be aware of their rights and duty. Okay, they should be aware of the issues, problems of the country they are facing. They must cooperate in maintaining law and order. People must consider other needs and interests also. Okay, next question is, this is the last question of this video, and I will be continuing this video in the next video as well, because there are lots and lots of questions which are very important for you. Okay, so a democratic expression of dissatisfaction with democracy shows the success of democratic project. Justify the statement. तो बेसिकली इसमें ये बताया है कि जो लोगों का एक्सप्रेशन है डिससैटिस्फैक्शन का डेमोक्रेसी से, it shows the success of democracy project. How? Okay, so it shows that people have developed awareness and the ability to expect. लोगों के अंदर awareness है and they have the ability to expect things from the government, right? People look critically at power holders. They want to make democracy better. अब लोग power holder को ऐसे देखते हैं कि इसने हमारे favor में decision क्यों नहीं लिया. They are expecting more from them. All right, and they want democracy to be better. They come up with expressions and complain. They have expressions. They have complaints. Why? Because they want their country to be better and they want their government to be better, and they value their democratic rights. और सबको अपने democratic rights पता है. So that is it for today. So that is it for this video. I am coming up with the new video, and please guys ये questions अच्छे से कर लेना, because I am 100% sure इसी में से questions आने वाले हैं, and you will be scoring full marks in outcomes of democracy if you will be doing these questions, क्योंकि इसके अलावा कुछ नहीं आने वाला है इस chapter में से. So all the very best to you, and अगर किसी को कोई doubt है please comment in the comment section below, and I will be able to clear your doubts. And जिसने अभी बाकी चैप्टर्स की वीडियो नहीं देखी उन सबका लिंक नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में है. All the best for the board. Do not forget to ring the bell icon for upcoming more such videos. I will be meeting you soon in my next video. Bye bye everyone.